What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another episode of 6 Scale News. Let's get started. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another video today. Episode 20 of 6 Scale News. Can you believe that? Episode 20 of 6 Scale News. Who knew? I had, like, when I started this, I just thought it'd be fun, and you guys have been awesome. So we're gonna keep doing these as long as you keep subscribing, which if you haven't already, now's a good time to do it, and joining me on the premieres and live streams and all that kind of fun stuff, and in the comment section down below. So I want to throw something. You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna tell you about this at the end of the video. I got something special for November, so we'll get there. So I'm warning you guys. I was thinking about putting some Mandalorian spoilers in today's episode. However, I'm not going to do that. I am going to talk about the figures that they've already announced. So we're going to talk about the Mando and the Swoop Bike, and we're going to talk about the quarter scale Mando because we got some updated in-hand like photos of this thing. So I'm going to talk about those. So that's it. There will be no Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1 spoilers. At least I don't think so. Nah, there won't be any. So we'll probably come up with another thing to talk about those. But today, no spoilers for that. We're going to talk about what's already been announced, what's already been released, and really nothing that anybody should be upset about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get into the book. Hashtag the book. Let's get to it. I've had a pretty good day, guys. I got to be honest with you. So I got up at 5 a.m. As usual, and watched my Mando episode, had my coffee, got to work, did the whole thing, watched the Mando again, and here I am doing 6 Scale News. So it's actually been a pretty good day. Tomorrow, I will tell you this is not a spoiler. So Sideshow Collectibles Life-Size Child is shipping. I ordered mine way back when. Mine got shipped today, which is Friday. I paid to have it overnight shipped, so it would be here on Saturday. So that's what I paid for. It's an experiment. We'll see if it actually shows up on Saturday or Monday. I don't know. It was not cheap, and I figured what the heck, because I have plans. I got big plans for that thing, and there will be multiple videos featuring it. So just it's coming, okay? But let's go ahead and open up the book. Let's talk. I have a long list, guys. We got a lot to talk about. And you hear Bell and Tucker down there, so say hey to Bell and Tucker. All right, so let's talk about this. Now, this is, the last episode was Star Wars heavy. We're gonna mix it up with this episode, okay? So we're gonna actually go away from Star Wars for the first figure, and we're gonna talk about something that I've got so many DMs about. So many questions. Should I buy this? What are your thoughts on this thing? And I left it out of the last episode because it was all Star Wars. So we're going to talk about G.I. Joe. That's right, guys. 3-0, 6 scale. I've got the photos here on my iPad. 6 scale Snake Eyes. 6 scale Snake Eyes. Now, this thing on the surface looks freaking cool. Now, here's the concept. Let's talk about the concept of this thing, okay? Let's talk concept, okay? Ninjas, 6 scale ninjas, always a win. Like 100% of the time. Freaking awesome. Posability, fight scenes, photography, video, whatever you want to do with those things. They always, masked figures, always cool, because you don't have to worry about portraits and, you know, looking weird and weird paint apps, those kind of things. So Snake Eyes, coolest character in G.I. Joe, I think. I mean, I guess it would be a toss-up between Snake Eyes and maybe, I'm thinking off the top of my head, I mean, Storm Shadow would be a good one. But you know, Lady J. I mean, there's so many cool characters in there. But Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes probably on the top, being ninjas. They're cool. So Snake Eyes. So a lot of anticipation and a lot of expectation, very high expectations to deliver on a 6 scale character of Snake Eyes. Now, if you didn't know, Sideshow Collectibles way back when did so many G.I. Joe figures. In fact, you can find them out in the marketplace. Sometimes you find them for good deals, sometimes you can't, depending on what it is. But they did a wide range of 6 scale G.I. Joe figures. 3-0 is jumping in here and said, we're gonna create this 6 scale Snake Eyes. So I've been looking at the photos and I've been dissecting this. So let me go ahead and throw this out there before you get all sideways and start crying and you made the salt crap in the chat, okay? These are my opinions. You absolutely can have a different one. It's all good. This is just my thoughts. And what I want to do is deliver, like, would I buy it? That's one of those things. Like, where would I be? It doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it. It just means I will or I will not. Okay? That's how it works. So I was dissecting this thing, and the very first thing that struck me about the Snake Eyes figure on the photos is that it appears, based on the photos, and I've gotten pretty good at dissecting photos, guys. We've got single joint elbows and single joint knees. Now you might be saying, well, that's not a problem. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a flipping problem. It's a ninja that can't freaking ninja. So look at the photos, okay? And you'll see the awkward bends. The elbows and the knees don't go past 90 degrees, okay? So it's gonna be single joint. Your posing options are so limited. And what companies or photographers do when they have these single joint knees or elbows is they manipulate the angle in which they're photographing them to make it look better. But when you get it on your shelf at home, it doesn't look all that great, okay? Now, if you're a huge G.I. Joe fan, for the price point, it's not a bad figure for the price point, okay? It's just not, it's a ninja that can't ninja. I'll put it that way, okay? That's my thoughts on Snake Eyes. And like I said, I don't want to like discourage you from buying it. I just want you to be aware of what you're getting into. I'm looking at some photos here, and I'm looking at just single joint action, and I know, having owned single joint elbow and knee figures, I know what you're going to run into with that. Just what it is. Now, I don't think that the photographers at 3-0 decided that they were going to take these photos in a way that it looked like they're single jointed if they were double jointed. If they were double jointed, they've been doing a lot more cool stuff, okay? So that's my thoughts on Snake Eyes. So don't let me rain on your parade. If you're really happy to buy the figure, definitely pick it up. I'll put a link down below if you want to pick it up. You can actually pre-order from Collector's Own if you want to do that. You can use a discount code PATROL at checkout, and you can save 5%. So that's cool if you want to pick that up. It's an inexpensive figure for what it is. Just don't expect super crazy articulation out of it. So there's that. So that's G.I. Joe. Let's move on to Marvel. Yes, I said Marvel. We got Marvel flipping news. Probably one of the most anticipated Marvel figures of 2020 and 2019 and 2018 finally dropped. Finally, we've got Nebula. And I'm going to tell you, I got to pull up the photos. This figure, and the photos by Alex Brooks. I mean, oh my freaking, dude, I love his photography. These photos by Alex. This figure, if you are a Marvel collector, if you are a Guardians collector, if you're an Infinity War in-game collector, whatever that is, you better not sleep on this figure. I'm just going to straight up tell you, do not sleep on it. It took them years to make. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The one concern I've got about this, I'm looking at this photo of Thanos and Nebula together. I mean, just, whew. Man, that's strong. Alex, man, just nailed it right there. The one thing I can tell based on the photos is that the left arm, the robot arm, is going to be a lot like Bucky, our Winter Soldier, where he's going to have a single joint in that arm. All right, so, but the right arm appears to be double jointed. So, and that's just a product of that. And that's what I'm seeing here. So, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be a single joint on the left robot elbow. Yeah. So you're going to have some limited articulation in that arm. The right arm appears to be double jointed. The knees are double jointed. No issues there. The paint apps are beautiful. The material is beautiful. Everything about it. And I think it's funny. He actually did this photo. I'll put it up on the screen if I haven't already. With Nebula and Rocket. And Rocket's got his screaming face because that's the only one he comes with on that figure. And I think it's hilarious that it's like a somber moment and that Alex decided to bring this Rocket screaming head sculpt. And he had to position it down to make it look somewhat normal. Otherwise, he would just be screaming in this weird moment. So props to Alex for being creative on the angles for making that happen. Because Hot Toys decided that Rocket needed to be screaming for the rest of his life. But anyways, Nebula, 100%, definitely pick it up. So the question is I mean, where's Gamora? That's the, so there were some people messing out there, and based on some posts on Instagram from I think JC Hong, pretty sure that was from him. Oh man, I tried to save the message, but I lost it. But I'm pretty sure he said it's coming soon. Gamora is coming soon. Now I don't know what soon means. If it means November, if it means, you know, like March, I don't know what that means. But that's what we got going on. So there's that. So if you're a Nebula fan and you're hyped about that, holy crap, that is a flippin' beautiful figure. Definitely pick that up. I'll have links for all these down below if you guys want to pick these up. So in addition to that, so Hot Toys 20th anniversary's out. They've got this big event. They've got a storefront. They've got this huge like displays and everything going on. And they released, which I think is going to be the first of many. I think we're going to see more of this stuff. But if not, this is a good one to release. The Mark 21 Midas Iron Man. Now you might be going, oh my flipping, why have we got another Iron Man? How many Iron Men do we need? And all those House Party Protocol collectors are out there going, oh, why? Or maybe you're super excited about it. I don't know. This figure, just on the photos alone, is, oh my, it's gorgeous. Absolutely flipping gorgeous. I have a love-hate relationship with this figure at the moment, okay? The photos are unbelievable. There's multicolored of different bronze, gold colors going on. The lights hitting it, it's flipping beautiful. It's die cast, everything about it. On your shelf, it is going to be a standout piece, no doubt about it. And I am 100% buying it, no question. All right, I am in. I'm 100% in on this Midas Iron Man. However, I do not think it's the best deal for Iron Man figure. At $405, here's my problem with this. The Mark 21 is the Mark 7 repaint. That's all it is a Mark 7 with gold paint. Exact same figure. If you look at the Mark 7 that's in stock right now, okay, it's $433 at Sideshow right now versus $405 for the Midas. For 28 bucks more, you get battle damage pieces, so many change out, battle armor pieces. You get the pod mode with the Mark 7. You get a Tony Stark head sculpt, 3 heads, light up. I mean, just the Mark 7 is by far the best value out there compared to those two. Then I went and looked at, it's like, what other figures, Iron Man figures, are in stock right now that you might want to get before they sell out? Because the Midas is not going to sell out for a while, although they are predicting it to be released like the first quarter of 2021, which is amazing. Makes total sense. They've got the Mark 7 out and it's a repaint, so it's not going to take long to get that out. But the Mark 47, the re-release, the reissue of the Mark 47, way better value than any one of them. The Mark 47 right now, $374 at Sideshow. Huge bang for the buck, like humongous bang for the buck. When you look at the Mark 7 with the pod mode and everything you get for $433, you look at the Mark 47, you get the rockets, you get the Tony Stark head sculpt, you get everything going on with it. It's a beautiful figure. And then you compare that to the Midas. The Midas is definitely not the best deal. Definitely not the best deal. So it's expensive. It's expensive. So there's that. All right, so, you know, I'm going to get the Midas because I think it's beautiful. Definitely going to pick that up. Bella and Tucker. Timeout. Backtracking a little bit over to 3-0. We talked about Snake Eyes. I did not talk about the Game of Thrones 6-scale Arya Stark. So this figure out there looks fine. The portraits are definitely not up to Hot Toys quality standards, paints, sculpts, they're nowhere near up to that. However, it does match the other line. If you got Tyrion, if you got the new Jon Snow that came out not too long ago, we've got Tormund Giantsbane coming out. I mean, if you're a Game of Thrones fan collector, that's a pretty cool piece. I don't think you can really be upset at that for the price point. Like I said, it's not Hot Toys price point. It's not Hot Toys quality on the sculpt and paint. But for the price point, and if you like Game of Thrones, I think that's a pretty cool Arya. It's definitely way better than the previous Arya. The previous Arya looked like somebody else. I don't even know who it looked like, but it looked like somebody else. This one looks fantastic. I think if you're a Game of Thrones fan, you can definitely be happy with that one. Like I said, for the price, not bad. So I'll put a link down below for that as well. And oh my goodness. spooktacular at Sideshow Collectibles, okay? So they got this whole thing, they're giving out rewards codes and the whole deal, and everybody's like, you know, collecting points, and they're giving away like crazy amount of figures, which is awesome. Statues and designer toys and hot toys and just kind of all kinds of crazy stuff. I can't even imagine how much product they've given away in the last couple weeks. But a tweet went out yesterday. A tweet. Now, I don't spend like hardly any time on Twitter at all, okay? And I totally missed this, okay? I'm really sad. Back from the Dead, okay? If you're familiar with Sideshow, they have this thing called Back from the Dead where they pull figures out of the warehouse that were long sold out. You can't get them, and they found some stock somewhere in the corner in somebody's closet and basement or wherever it was, and they put them up for sale. And they go so fast that even if you got the link, you probably had no chance in hell of getting it anyways. However, this week hurt. This Back from the Dead, this one hurt, okay? And Rogue One figures. And I'm talking about Death Trooper Specialist, Back from the Dead, $229 price tag. I'm talking about Shore Trooper, Back from the Dead. I know some people in the Facebook group that scored the Shore Trooper, so congratulations. I did not. Jedha Patrol 2-pack, $330, $340 price tag for those two. I mean, you can't buy that set for anywhere close to that at all. Aftermarket. Jedha Patrol 2-pack, K2SO. Oh my goodness, I would have loved to have a second K2SO. I would love to make like a Mythos K2SO. Like he'd been traveling. I mean, I think I'll be sick. But that one went up for $229 or $220 for K2SO. Whoever scored that, I mean, just, oh. So they put out this tweet. These things were gone in like 2 minutes, so they were gone, okay? That was yesterday. Today, they sent out an email with all these figures that says, hey, this is in stock, this is last chance, or Back from the Dead, all these kinds of things. I think they got their wires crossed. I think that email was supposed to go out yesterday because there was nothing on the site today because I was on it like the second it dropped, I was there, and I know other people were as well. So I think that email was actually supposed to go out yesterday, which is a double blow to the people who missed it yesterday and missed it today because it didn't actually exist, and that's kind of crazy. So if you were one of the lucky ones that scored any of that Rogue One drop from Back from the Dead, I would love to hear what you got. Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear that because I'm telling you, you guys scored big time on that. That is crazy. I don't think there's one figure that was released in that Back from the Dead. On the Gen Ursa Deluxe was there as well. I don't think there's one figure that came Back from the Dead that's not selling for double retail. Like everyone I'm selling double retail. K2SO's 3 times retail. Shore Trooper 3 times retail. It's crazy. So that's just. I had that here because that one hurt. That one hurt bad. It hurt bad. Crazy thing. Before I get into Mando, we talk about the Swoop Bike, the figure, and the quarter scale figure. I want to talk about something I've seen. Now, you guys know I have an affiliate link with Sideshow, and if you buy anything through those affiliate links, whatever, if it's an in-stock item, it helps out the channel. So thank you for all of you who are doing that. There's a bunch of you that are. So thank you. But what I've seen, I can't see who bought what. I can just see, like, I have a report that says, like, this figure is popular and this one's popular, whatever else. Without a doubt, in this month, the most popular figure that's actually you guys are buying is the Incinerator Trooper. The Incinerator Trooper is flying off the shelves, according to what I'm seeing, okay? I was just looking back there. I got mine back there. That thing, as many of you guys that are buying that, and some of you guys are buying multiples of that figure is going to be gone, okay? It is not going to last. I warned you in the last episode. The Remnant Trooper went on wait list. It's gone. Somebody actually scored a Remnant Trooper today, actually, I think. Got wait list conversion. That figure's gone. The Incinerator Trooper is not going to last. I'm just going to flat out tell you, it's not going to last. It's $228 retail price for an awesome figure with cool accessories, cool paint jobs, stands out on the display. Guys, there's a link down below. If you are interested in that figure, do not wait. If all you do is buy it, put it on a payment plan, and pay it off in the near future, don't miss that one, okay? That's all I want to tell you, because it's definitely popular, no doubt about it. So there's that. So let's go ahead and get into Mando, okay? Like I said, no spoilers. We're going to talk about stuff we already know. Okay, so let me back up here. Let me get into my Mando photos here. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. I want to talk about the Swoop Bike. Okay, so this is a photo from the actual event, the store opening there at I don't know if this is a secret base. Actually, this is on Hot Toys webpage, so I don't even know. But this is definitely on the event. So the Swoop Bike, this thing, okay. After looking at the photos, like we actually of the actual product, okay, of the actual product, it's awesome. It is awesome. I wasn't. I mean, I kind of assumed that I was already going to buy it, but the paint apps on this thing are flipping beautiful. It does look like there's some relatively fragile parts going on. The connections between the front ailerons and the back. I think it's going to be kind of. It could be a little fragile. The foot pegs could be fragile. I am a little concerned at how the Mando actually sits on it. If you're looking at this photo, he's sitting straight up. So, and I think that's a product of the fat suit going on. And if you look in this photo, this is definitely the deluxe armor one. I don't think this is the new one that they tease us with, just based on that thigh armor on the right leg. It definitely looks different than on the quarter scale one in the back. But I could be totally wrong. It could just be a reflection making it look weird. But the bike, the paint apps look flipping beautiful. I love the saddlebag with the child in it. I think that's awesome. I mean, I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I'm all about it. I do have concerns about, again, posability on it, how the Mando actually going to sit on it, because sitting up like that in that particular photo, not all that flattering. But I'm definitely hyped about that. Super cool. Moving on to the life-size child, I think this thing looks super cool. I don't think it's as good as the one we're going to get from Sideshow with Legacy Effects. Even though it's a statue versus a figure, I don't think it looks as lifelike. I think it's a cool figure, posing. It's just not as lifelike as the Sideshow Collectibles one. So that's my initial thought on that. I'm probably going to get it. We'll do a comparison. We'll do a video on it. We'll have some fun with that. But I do not think it's. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I'm not sure they're. I don't know. I guess I'll know more when my life-size child shows up here from Sideshow, and then I'll know more about it. But based on what I see, I like the expression. I think it's cool. I like the expression, and we might even get more than one expression. But just right off the bat, man, I'm telling you, I think I like the Sideshow one better. Just throwing that out there. I love me some Hot Toys, but man, that's me. I don't know what to think about that one. Okay, quarter scale Mando. Now everybody knows the current one we just got, the original armor Mando we got, has a fat suit in it and it's limiting articulation. I'm probably going to mold mine, since I got 4 of them, I'm probably going to remove part of the fat suit in my figures, at least one of them, so I can do some more articulation and that kind of stuff. So I might make a video about how to do that. I don't know. But it's definitely a factor in range of motion and whatnot, and I would like to. I think I would like to do that. So we'll see. We'll kind of maneuver around that one. The quarter scale Mando, the proportions look weird. The head looks small, and it looks like he's got a fat suit again. Like it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. I have concern. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna buy it anyways. But I think the shoulders are. I can't decide if the shoulders are too wide, and that's part of the armor issue, or if the head is too small. And I'm leaning towards the head is too small. That's what I'm leaning towards. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts about that? Am I crazy? I don't know. The cut and sew doesn't seem as tight and accurate as the 6 scale figure, and that might be a product of this being a prototype. Could be that. It's clearly not a production piece. So it might be that. The paint on the armor doesn't look as good as the 6 scale version. So I've got some concerns about the quarter scale one. It looks flat. I just think it's, maybe they just got it ready for the show and they weren't really ready to release it. I don't know. I'm hyped about it. At the same time, I have concerns. That's one of those things. So I was really hyped about it in the last episode, but we didn't really have a good look at the figure. It was all photoshopped and kind of crazy. Here we have an actual photo of the figure. And the proportions they just look weird. What do you guys think? Am I crazy about that? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. Have you already, I know you haven't already are you planning on pre-ordering it? Is that the plan? Is that what you're gonna do? I don't know. I am, but I'm hoping they get that head just looks a little small. And I hope it's not like the camera distortion thing going on, because I don't give it a fair shot at that, but I think I don't know. I'm not overly hyped right this second about it. I'll put it that way. Okay, that's my thought on it. You might be. Now, I told you there wouldn't be any spoilers about Mando in this episode, and I think I've kept true to that. So that's good job me, because I am super hyped about it. I've already watched it a couple times, getting ready to go watch it a couple more times, and they're going to talk with my buddies about it. Kent and Terry will have a big talk about that. I know all you guys are hyped up and asking about Java Jawa Jaw. I don't know what we're doing with that, because currently it's COVID thing. It's a big weird thing, so I don't know. What I can tell you is we are all watching it and we are all conversating about it and we are comparing notes and we're talking about stuff, and that's all I can tell you at this current stage. So I want to talk about something else. Actually, I told you guys in the beginning of the video I had a special announcement, and I do, because the month of November I want to have some fun. I like giving back to you guys. If you're already a member of the Patreon, we're giving away a 6 scale Hot Toys Mandalorian, so that's awesome, giving away one of those. If you want to join that opportunity to get one of those, you can check the links down below to join the Patreon, so thank you to everybody there. If you want to join as a channel member, you can click the little membership button down on the YouTube thing and do that, because about every other week we have a Zoom meetup call where we just talk about collecting. We had a lot of fun playing a game this past week, which was super fun. Hashtag meatloaf. Yeah, that was, yeah, if you were there, you know. But we have a lot of stuff going on. But so November, what I'd like to do is I'm going to randomly give out some $25 gift cards to Sideshow Collectibles and Collector's Own just throughout the month, randomly. So what I'm gonna do is on some random videos throughout the month of November, I'm gonna pick a random comment generator or random comment picker. I'm gonna pick a random comment, we'll announce it, and we're gonna give away some $25 gift cards to Sideshow Collectibles and Collector's Own, just to say thank you guys for supporting the channel, because I'm gonna tell you what, you guys have been really digging 6 scale news. I've got other unboxings. Obviously, we've got the Life-Size Child coming. We've got Hot Toys Solo Mall coming. I got another Remnant Trooper today. It's downstairs. We got some other things coming in. Super stoked about that. So there you go. All you got to do is participate in the comment section. That's it. That's all you got to do. Obviously, you got to be subscribed. So if you haven't already subscribed, now's a good time to go ahead and make that happen. Let's move on to the comments from the last video. Let's talk about this, guys. I got some comments to spotlight some viewers out there. So let's talk about this one. Yeah, I thought this was super funny. I have no idea how to say this name. Not even gonna try. I have no idea. But he says, "You are the Hot Toys weatherman," and that's awesome. If I can bring the news and make it entertaining, and you kind of help you guys with your collecting, that's what I'm here to do. Because when I started collecting, there was nobody to help. There was nobody, you know, it's just one of those things. There were some good YouTubers out there, don't get me wrong. But like giving news, like nobody did this, so here we go. So I want to help some new collectors out. That's awesome. Gary T says, bro, what's up, bro? I think you should reconsider the quarter scale Vader. I also had that Vader PF, which is the one I've got up here. And the quarter scale is superior in every way. I always hated how cheap and light the helmet felt, and the whole body is so outdated. Quarter scale Vader is the best Vader around. Lightness is perfect and it's posable. Really think you'll love it. Gary, you may be 100% right. I may be wrong. You may be right. I may be crazy. But it may just be a lunatic you're looking for. Right. You might be right about that. I really love the PF though. I really do like that one. And maybe one day I'll pick up that quarter scale Vader. You might change my mind. Guys, should I change my mind? Anybody else own the quarter scale Vader down there? Let me know down below. John Mason says, this is the salty guy. Say salty guy. Like it, I think he meant like it or not, I'm dropping by. Dude, you can drop by anytime you want. It's all good. I'm waiting for the Anakin Skywalker Jedi Starfighter. What? Oh, as much as I would love for that to happen, I don't think it's going to happen. And Bud, yes, Bud, the 1/6 Darth Vader Revenge of the Sith black suit. And how about creating 1/6 Darth Revan? Oh, both of those are fantastic. Actually, all three of those are fantastic ideas. So, John, right on, man. I'm with you, 100%. And you can be salty. It's okay. I don't mind. And I don't know how to say his name either, so I'm not going to try and butcher it. It says, by looking at the Hasbro announcements, the new Hot Toys Mando might come with a Din Djarin head sculpt. And Quarters Girl version better have an awesome display stand. Ooh, I don't know about that one. I don't know if we're going to get that. One thing that worries me lately is new Cody figure. Do you think the arms are sticking out too much like Spider-Man figures or just me? I think Cody's fine. I don't think there's any issues with that. I think we're good on that one. But the Hasbro Din Djarin head sculpt, holy God, that thing is... That looks like somebody threw up on some plastic and they decided to paint it. That thing looks god-awful. That's terrible. It's terrible. So no, I really would rather not have a Din Djarin head sculpt 6 scale figure personally. If they give us one, that's fine. And we really haven't talked about that. But I don't think I would display it. I don't think I would. I like the helmets. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I would have been so fine with them never ever revealing his face ever, and I would have been good with that. But they did, and it's a thing, and it is what it is. So you might be right about the portrait. I kind of hope not. Honestly, I kind of hope not. So there we go, guys. That's today's comments. If you want to participate, obviously comment down below. We might be featured on the next episode. 6 scale news, probably gonna have another one in a few days. Got some more stuff to talk about that I can't fit them all in one video because it'd take forever. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely do so, guys. It supports the channel. It's awesome. If you pick up stuff from Sideshow Collectibles or Collector's Own, links down below. Very much appreciate you guys. Do not miss out on the Incinerator Trooper. That thing is awesome. Guys, as always, collect what you like. See you next time. Whoa, just kidding. I forgot to tell you about the Facebook group. If you haven't already joined Jedha's Patrol and Facebook, definitely do that. Link down below, guys. We got over 40-something hundred people in there now. It is awesome. And every time I make a video like this, you guys flood it and join it, and it's awesome. And I love to see your collections. So if you want to participate in the community that we're building over there, outside of YouTube and there on Facebook, definitely do that. And that's all I got. So now we're actually going to end the video. See ya.